Small ideas that can change your financial story. Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to talk to you about something simple but powerful. Not big money, not overnight success, not luck, inheritance, or miracles. I want to talk about small ideas and how they can completely change your financial story. Because for too long, many people have been told a lie, that if you don't start big, you'll never make it. That if you don't have capital, connections, or the right background, success is not for you. That lie has kept people stuck. It has delayed dreams. It has convinced hardworking people that poverty is their destiny. But here is the truth. Most powerful financial transformations begin quietly, humbly, and very small. Your financial story is not finished. Let me start with this. Your current financial situation is not your final chapter. It may be painful right now, it may be frustrating, it may feel embarrassing to even talk about. Bills chasing you, income not enough, dreams on pause. But hear me clearly, where you are is not who you are. Your financial story is still being written, and small ideas are the pen. Many people wait for one big opportunity to save them, but life doesn't usually change through one dramatic moment. Life changes through small decisions repeated daily. Saving a little, learning a skill, starting something modest, saying no to distractions, choosing progress over pride. Why small ideas matter. Big ideas sound exciting, but small ideas are doable. Small ideas don't intimidate you, don't require permission, don't need massive capital, don't need perfect timing. Small ideas allow you to start now, not someday. And here's what most people don't understand. Money responds to movement, not perfection. When you start small, momentum follows. When momentum builds, confidence grows. When confidence grows, opportunities appear. No river becomes powerful at its source. It begins as a small stream.
The myth of "I need more money first." One of the most dangerous beliefs is this: once I have money, then I'll start. But money does not come to those who wait. It comes to those who move. Most wealthy people did not start with money. They started with an idea, a skill, a problem they could solve, a willingness to look foolish at first. They didn't wait to feel ready. They worked while unready. If you wait until you feel confident, you'll never begin. Confidence is built after action, not before. Small skills create big income. Let's talk about skills. Not fancy degrees, not complicated certifications. Simple, practical skills. Cooking, cleaning, braiding hair, babysitting, driving, writing, fixing phones, teaching basics, caring for others, organizing spaces. These skills may look ordinary, but they solve real problems. And wherever there is a problem, there is money. You don't need to impress people. You need to help people. One skill done consistently can feed a family. One skill improved over time can build a business. One skill taught to others can create legacy. Never look down on what you know. It may be the answer to someone else's need. Start where you are. Let me be very honest with you. Waiting for the perfect moment is just another form of fear. Start with what you have, where you are, who you know. Use your phone. Use your time. Use your hands. Use your voice. If all you have is 5,000 naira, $20, or spare hours, start there. Small beginnings are not embarrassing. Refusing to begin is.
The power of saving small. Many people say, "I can't save because I don't earn much." But saving is not about amount. It is about discipline. Saving small teaches you control, patience, planning, respect for money. If you can't manage a little, you won't manage a lot. Even the wealthiest people started by saving something. Saving is not punishment, it is preparation. You are telling your future self, "I care enough about you to sacrifice today." Multiple streams, small streams. Another powerful idea is this: one income is risky. Multiple small incomes are powerful. You don't need 10 businesses. You need 2 or 3 small streams. One may be your job. Another may be a side hustle. Another may be a skill-based service. When one slows down, another supports you. Financial stability is not about earning the most. It's about not depending on only one source. Reinvest. Don't rush to impress. One reason people stay broke is because they spend their first profits trying to look successful. But real wealth is quiet in the beginning. Reinvest your profits. Buy more tools. Improve your skill. Increase your capacity. Learn more. Delay applause. Delay luxury. Delay validation. Nobody sees the roots growing underground, but they hold the tree up later. Your mindset is your first asset. Before money changes, mindset must change. If you believe money is evil, people like me can't succeed, I'm not smart enough, I always fail, your actions will follow those beliefs. Change the story you tell yourself. Replace it with, I am learning, I am improving, I can start small. Progress is enough. You don't need to be extraordinary, you need to be consistent. Learn one money skill at a time. You don't need to know everything. Learn one thing at a time. Budgeting, basic sales, negotiation, customer service, pricing, marketing. Knowledge compounds like interest. What you learn today may not pay immediately, but it will pay eventually. Invest in your mind. It's the only asset no one can take from you.
Failure is not the enemy. Many people fear failure so much that they never start. But failure is not the enemy. Inaction is. Every mistake teaches something. Every setback sharpens wisdom. Every loss refines direction. The goal is not to avoid failure. The goal is to fail forward. Small ideas allow you to fail cheaply and learn quickly. Your environment matters. Who you listen to matters. What you watch matters. What you tolerate matters. If you surround yourself with complaints, excuses, mockery of ambition, your growth will slow. Protect your dreams. Not everyone will understand your journey, and they don't need to. Move quietly. Build steadily. Let results speak. Small steps, big transformation. Let me remind you, no one wakes up rich. No one transforms overnight. But people who win financially all have one thing in common. They started small and refused to stop. They showed up when it was boring. They worked when no one was clapping. They stayed consistent when quitting felt easier. And one day, their small idea became their breakthrough. Your turn to begin. So I ask you today, what small idea are you ignoring? What skill are you underestimating? What step are you postponing? Don't wait for motivation. Motivation comes after movement. Start small. Stay focused. Be patient with yourself. Be disciplined with your habits. Your financial story does not need magic. It needs movement. And that movement begins today. Final words. Let me leave you with this. You don't need a miracle. You need a start. And a small idea is more than enough. Your future is watching your next move. Make it count. Thank you.